Grand Theft Auto 6 is probably one of the biggest things to ever happen in my life. And I don't even mean that in the sense of me saying, oh, well, my life is boring. I mean it in a way of just how big it could change my life, in the sense of when this game comes out, my channel could skyrocket and I could actually be something. And with me knowing that and just hearing that the game got delayed another year does hurt my soul, but apparently it doesn't hurt the soul as it does to many other people. And now, if y'all ever read the title, and I'm pretty sure this is exactly what I'm gonna name it, is GTA 6 is being overhyped, in quotations. And now the reason why I made that title and I'm making this video is because ever since GTA 6 trailer 2, and by the way, I just want to say this right now too, I am a avid GTA 5 and 6 dick rider. I do not care. I am standing on business when I'm saying all this shit. Ever since GTA 6 trailer 2, there's been a big, well, kind of not big, but like I'd say like maybe 20 to 15% of the GTA 5 and whole GTA community or gaming community popping out saying that this game is being overhyped. You know, like they delayed the game again. Why are you so hyped for this still? The game looks like shit. It's gonna be kept at 30 FPS. There's so many excuses being pulled out that honestly I could pull a rabbit out of a hat before I can legit just say everything that people are complaining about. That is absolute mockery. Now, jumping to the first thing about this game being completely overhyped, I think that is completely wrong, like at all. Like this trailer, the first trailer got dropped on every single social platform, and in the first day, it had 93 million views on YouTube, and that's not even contributing what it got on Instagram, Twitter, or any other social media platform that they posted it on. TikTok, there's so many other different things that has gotten so many views on that, and we can't necessarily contribute all those views into one, statistic chart. We kind of have to say, well, this is probably the biggest trailer that we've seen in a little while. It didn't top the first trailer on YouTube in the first day, but we also have to put into consideration that this second trailer was put on a lot of other platforms, so we kind of have to put those views in the account as well. And then one of the bigger complaints that I've seen is that, oh, the game's gonna be kept at 30 FPS. Why y'all really, caring for this? This game's gonna run like shit. When, let's just get this out of the way, the 30 FPS thing is just a rumor, and if I have to completely say, I will agree, it probably will run at 30 FPS because this game looks way too good to run at 60. Maybe it would run at maybe 40 to maybe 50, maybe around those ranges, but 30 I think is what the game is really gonna run at, but I do think maybe it can run at a 40-50. But 60 maybe is reaching to the stars on what this game could, run at, unless they make a performance mode, which, yeah, I would probably most definitely play on because I do prefer frames over the way the game looks, but I still wouldn't mind for them to make it 30 FPS and just let the game look good, because in some regards, I do think that this is going to be looking like one of the best games that we've ever had in the past decade. And honestly, I think one of the best games that, came out recently in this whole decade that looked very good is Dead Island 2. And that game looks very good. And that game runs at like 60 FPS and is a very small gigabyte game. And I think that maybe GTA 6 could do that, but with how much shit they're putting into this game, I do not think that that's going to happen. Like, this game is 3 times as big as Dead Island 2. So I do not think that's going to happen. I think this game will have a, FPS drop of 30 at most. But even then, some people need to, just recognize that in the next 2 to 1 year, we're going to have another generation of consoles coming out. So even then, even with this game coming out right now at 30, in the next year or two, we're going to have another, I guess, technical remake or remaster of this game that's going to make it 60 FPS because the newer consoles are going to be way better. So I understand you don't probably want to buy the game again or whatever, but you got to understand they're doing this for a reason. At least we're getting the game right now and not having to wait another 2 to 3 years. That would just absolutely suck complete goat balls. And, there's people out there who are still complaining about it. Remember this. People back then on the 360 had to run GTA 5 at 30 FPS. I could be wrong, but I'm 100% sure that is exactly what happened. And you don't see people complaining about that. The game was still a success and people still really enjoyed it. And the biggest issue, besides another one I'm going to bring up, which is a very kind of small issue that I've seen just some people bring up, but that's just going to be a whole other thing I'll bring up at the end since it isn't as important. I see a very small group of people complaining about that, is the GTA 6 delay. Now, don't get me wrong. When I woke up that morning and I saw that delay, I was pissed off as well. I was like, damn, man. I was hoping to play this game this year. I was staying alive for this. But it is a thing that's like, well, the game's going to come. And, regardless, we got an actual release date. I'm pretty sure it's May 27th of 2026. So this time we actually got a full-on release date. Unlike this year, where all we knew was that it was probably going to come out in fall, or it was fall of 2025. Fall of 2025. So we had to take a guess between September to November, and that is a 3-month gap to guess. And majority of the reason I think was dropping in October, maybe end of October. That's probably what my guess would have been. But even then, I'm so very happy this game did get delayed, because if you look at the trailer and compare it to trailer 1, Jason looks 10 times better. He doesn't look like, honestly, a crackhead from the first trailer. The first trailer looks like he just grabbed shit off of Walter White every single week, because he kind of was scrawny and didn't really look so good. And his face was kind of just, I don't know what's wrong with his face. I don't know. To me, it just looks worse than the second trailer's version of him, where he looks so much more manlier, and he looks like a guy from actually Miami, a guy who is ripped and actually cares about himself. What like I said before, the first trailer looks like a man who buys shit off Walter White every single week. And Lucia, I don't even have to say a word. I don't even have to say a word. We all know what I'm gonna say. We all know what I'm gonna bring up. Her face does look way better though. I will say that her face does look way better. Her hair looks way better, and the physics. Let's not even get that out of the way here too. The physics in this trailer are amazing. Not gonna talk about it, but we all know those physics look amazing, and that's probably half the reason why this game got fucking delayed. And I want to hear a statistic. I want to hear a Rockstar interviewer say, yes, this is half the reason why the game got delayed. It's because they're working on physics. That would be so funny. But honestly, all jokes aside about the physics, especially seeing that scene in the trailer where the truck is dragging that safe or whatever they're dragging, that is part of a physics mechanic in the Rockstar editor or Rockstar engine that they're doing. The physics are also working on that type of stuff. So if we were able to grab saves out of, gas stations and drag them out of ATMs and drag them out of stores with a rope, I think that is worth the time for them to delay the game. Because I think it'd be so funny to pull up in like a Supra, grab a rope, attach it to the car, and pull some Fast and Furious 5 shit, and just drag an ATM through the city of Vice City just so I can get some money. That'd be some of the most hilarious shit, and I think that's worth it to me. I think that makes it 10 times more worth it. And now on to the smallest complaint that I have heard, and even myself has kind of grown into concerning about, is the Americana-ish jokes that are going to be in this game. Now, if you don't know what I mean by that, is that Grand Theft Auto has always been a series that makes fun of Americana and makes fun of the United States, and just makes fun of people in here because, the redneck, drive my truck, it just makes fun of America and just makes fun of those areas, and it always has. That's just the way GTA has always been. And, to have a big leap from Grand Theft Auto 5 where they said some crazy shit in that game to over GTA 6 where they probably will not make as many jokes will probably be a little mind-boggling. But to my honest opinion, I think there will still be some great jokes and some great jabs with some people. No, I do not think they're going to go crazy like they did inside of Grand Theft Auto 5. Because in Grand Theft Auto 5, there were so many jokes in there. Like Trevor's instance. Trevor was kind of the... He was a little fruity. He would say some shit that is like straight up fruity and was meant to be that way. While Michael, he just said some shit that is just borderline crazy. And Franklin, he was just a borderline, alright, fuck you, okay? I'm going to say what I want. Like, that's just basically what it is. And it's just like, I do hope that is in Grand Theft Auto 6. I really do hope it is. I love those type of jokes from Trevor and Michael. Those jokes always hit. I laugh at every single one of them.
Did you kill him? What kind of fucking animal do you take me for? No, I didn't kill him. Oh, fuck. But I did kidnap his wife. Oh, no.
Namaste.
Nah, go fuck yourself.
But, man, if I would be lying to you if I said that I think they're going to go crazy like they did in GTA 5. Because in GTA 5, they said some crazy shit. Especially with that, hey, my N-word. Yeah, I don't know if that would slide to this day and age. I don't know if Jason hopping over a fence and saying to Lucia, hey, my B word. I don't know if that would slide. I don't know. I don't know if that would slide. To me, it would slide because I think it's just funny. But to some people, it would be like, this game's shit now. This game's being racist or sexist or whatever people interpret it as. Because I don't want to assume, but I'm pretty sure Lucia is Filipino, right? I'm not sure. I'm not trying to assume. But that can be interpreted of him saying that multiple different ways. So it is a thing that, yeah, I do hope that the game has those type of jokes. Because walking to a Walmart, you will hear a white man inside of a Hawaiian t-shirt say the F slur at least once. Trust me, I've heard it before. Trust and believe. Especially recently, I've heard some shit. So yeah, it's not a thing of them doing it just to do it. It is the fact that you can walk into a Walmart, you can walk into a Meijer, you can walk out on the beach, and you can hear some crazy shit because people, like, some people just do not care. And that's the way it is. Because cancel culture can exist, or any one of those lines can exist. And some people just do not care. They will say what they want to say because it is blatantly just America. The freedom of speech is here, and some people do not care what they're going to say. So I do hope in GTA 6 that there are some crazy jokes in there, and that they do not let off the gas pedal with the jokes, because honestly, the jokes in GTA 5 hit, and I really hope they don't put a lead foot off on those jokes, because those jokes always hit, even when it is even targeted towards me. It is so very funny. I'm like, all right, I get it. It's very funny. So I don't care. I do definitely think they're gonna be a little careful, but I don't think they're gonna put off a foot entirely on it. I don't think they're gonna let the foot up the tiger's neck entirely. And so to get into my thoughts of Grand Theft Auto 6 Trailer 2 and the way the game looks and how hyped I am for it, honestly, I think the game looks even better than I thought it did in the first trailer. I think the game looks very good. I can't wait to play this game. It is a little upsetting that I have to wait literally a whole year to play this game. Like, it is only just a year, I guess. Like, it ain't gonna take that long. But it is still a thing of, like, it really does suck. But I know the reason why. I do want this game to be the best it can. I do want this game to be the best entertainment product that I want it to be, especially with the price increase they're probably going to get from this game, which is probably be like $100. Yeah, I do definitely agree. I do probably want this game to be pretty good, so that, if that price range is in that ideal area where it's going to be like $100 where people are thinking, yeah, I do kind of want this game to be as good as it possibly can, because I don't want to spend $100 on a buggy piece of shit, aka the GTA 5, or no, the Grand Theft Auto San Andreas and whatever Definitive Edition bundle. That shit was ass. I still don't get that. I still don't get how they thought that was a good idea. But yeah, generally, I think this game looks very good. I can't wait to play it. By that point, I should have a capture card or whatever. So I probably will stream this game when it first comes out, because we all know the online ain't gonna be out right away. It's gonna probably be out like a month later. So I will most definitely stream this game story mode, even regardless if there's some crazy shit in there. I will still stream it because I just do not care. This game, I'm not gonna let anything hold me up from playing this game. And it's very bad if I'm playing RDR2 soon on stream, which, by the way, check out my streams on my main channel, Asoareo. Oh, man, why am I playing so much shit? But yeah, honestly, I think the game looks very great. I can't wait for it, especially the cars. I hope the cars do kind of have like a kind of boaty kind of ish feel, but also like Grand Theft Auto 5 feel to them. Because honestly, I do like the driving for GTA 4, but I kind of wish they interpreted some of it into GTA 5 with like the kind of heavy feeling of the cars. So hopefully they do that. But yeah, nonetheless, I hope you all did enjoy this video. If y'all have anything to add on to this, make sure to put it down in the comment section below, because I'd like to hear your guys' interpretation of anything I've said, or even your own worries or how you think about GTA 6. I honestly feel like majority of the things that people are complaining about are, yes, warranted, but at the same time, though, you gotta understand, some of these are just either rumors of the 30 FPS thing, or two, you're just blatantly just on their dick because you want the game now, when if we get the game right now, it'd probably be a buggy mess and or not even finished, or the physics will look off. So yeah, I want this game to be the best it can be, but some people are just way. I'm not gonna lie, I am very dragging it, too impatient, and it is just irritating that we have to wait for this. But hey, that's just the way it is. But yeah, it's been Shane, guys. Be humble, be kind, and I will see you all in the next video. And make sure to go to my main channel for more content, as we will be playing Grand Theft Auto 5 online to give it a send-off here soon, with me, Jacob, and Caleb just messing around inside of the online game mode. Maybe we'll make more videos if that video does well, but we're making this one video. It just has some fun in GTA 5 online to give it a send-off. Unless I want more, then we will probably play it again. But yeah, it's been Shane, guys. Later.